BNB new 2-week supply, or I think it wasn't new, maybe it was there the previous week, so he had already had a 2-week supply and was rejected off it. Didn't make the new 3-week, and actually had a 3-week demand, which I think I hadn't noticed here before. I might have been more bullish on it. So it's come fairly hard off that, but again, just straight back into daily supply and is rejecting again. Next zone down there is the 3-month, now a new 3-month zone. Obviously a large zone, and the trend line stops are slightly awkward. So I'll try to put in the alerts of the 3-month, and then there's a 2-month just underneath. So initially just looking at those kinds of levels, and or here if it runs deeper inside. Looking slightly precarious actually coming off that trend line there now. Linker was more bullish on, similar to Sol, it had created an annual demand and we got a decent bounce off that. Unfortunately I just noticed it too late, so therefore didn't get the entry, or didn't chart it. Also made a weekly demand here, but I'd already alerted slightly more conservatively due to the range. Was hoping this would come up actually and give a rejection in this daily supply up here, but obviously it stopped just short of that. So again, just need to see a bit more follow up on that. And then ADA and POL, similar to the other majors that I'll get to, both made a new 3-week supply. So ADA, I had a little scalp long there, which just took off a daily demand, which just took it back up into 12-hour supply, but it's come back down deeper. But now has a 3-week supply. POL now has a 3-week supply. POL also hit an alert for a 2-week demand in there. But I've reset the alert because it was a little bit too early off the zone, so it bounced slightly higher. I don't think I'm overly bullish on the POL chart though, and particularly not now it's got this 3-week supply, but you never know, it might actually just give a bounce for potential retest. But both of these are just really choppy and messy as well, so I've talked about this on a lot of the other alts that you can see. We've got dailies, lots of dailies being rejected, but in the drop, which again makes it challenging. I mean, you can short any of those dailies as they're retested if you want to, but it comes a point when they might get stop hunted if we do get a bigger up move. So I guess we'll see. ADA's still holding that range and still holding daily demand at the bottom of that, so I feel like these just need a little bit more time consolidating to decide, you know, if they're going to drop, but if they're going to go up, then we need to see some more positive sideways consolidation, not just this sort of drift of death, which could end up falling off a cliff. Like I say, we can sort of see that cliff already happening on a couple of them, like POL.